Hello, what is up everyone? My name is KaitoNolan and it's almost Happy New Year. 2020 is finally over. Hopefully the 2021 will be a better year for all of us, but the ho is coming back again for the medium times. So let's get started. So this time we don't have a lot of megas that's gonna be useful, and Rampardos, he will be the top counter. So let's get started, okay? So the damage 5, bulk 3, consistency 1, the best moveset is Smackdown, Rock Slide. So estimator wise, his ranking, yes, he is doing absolutely fine. Portion is not so friendly. Because he's weak to Solar Beam, but he resists Brave Bird and then a Fire Blast. Even he resists those moves. He's still very glassy, so you know, obviously he is the best counters pretty much in almost in any situation, almost. So this is a level 40 with the best friend boost and a partly cloudy. He is obviously the top counter, and Ho-Oh is a flying fire. So yes, double weakness to rock. So you do want to stick to using rock no matter what. I'm gonna talk about how to combat the Solar Beam Ho-Oh later on, but so let's talk about the next. Bam. So this is second best option is the Shadow-Titar. Damage 5, bulk 4, consistency 1. The best move is Smackdown, Stone Wedge. So yes, when it comes to this Shadow, if you have a good one, go ahead and use it. But Bill, look at this. The level 40 with the best friend boost in partly cloudy, Rampardos will outperform Shadow-Titar. So this is a good information to have. So yes, this time Rampardo is just so broken. He will outperform Shadow-Titar. So just like the Rampardos, because he's a part rock, so he's weak to Solar Beam, the Brave Bird, Fire Blast, the single resistance. He is actually tankier option than the Rampardos for sure. So if you have one, go ahead and throw in there. But if you don't have a Shadow-Titar, here's the regular Titar. Damage 5, bulk 5, consistency 2, the same best move is Smackdown, Stone Edge. So when you compare this Titar to Rampardos and Shadow-Titar, yeah, of course he won't be better than them or anything like that. But remember, he used to be the rock. Like when Niantic brought the Lavatar community day, basically Smackdown Titar was just a game changer for a lot of people. So if you haven't, go ahead and use them. You could still do a Ho-Oh with this regular Titar as well, and you do not even need a weather for that. So but not the Steel Wing, I think. Yeah, and Solar Beam. No, I did Solar Beam. So here is the Rhyperior, probably the most affordable options out there since we had the community day, and we just had the December community day, and you know, right home was everywhere too. So so let's look at the damage. It's 4, bulk 5, consistency 1. I think pretty much all the rock type will get the 1 consistency because the Solar Beam. Best move is Smackdown, Rock Wrecker. So if you have him as a ground, please roll it. So the portion wise, yes, it's not friendly because he is rock ground, so double weak to grass. So that's why you do not want to use this guy against Solar Beam. But just like any other rock, the Brave Bird Fire Blast is a single resistance. So if you still have a Rhyperior, it's really good. The problem is the Solar Beam Ho-Oh. I'm gonna, like I said, talk about it, but all these top rock counters are not really a good option against the Solar Beam. That's what it is. Okay, here comes the Terrakion. The damage 4, bulk 3, consistency 1. Best moveset is Smackdown, Rock Slide. So just like all the other rock, the Solar Beam, the single weakness, the neutral damage because he's part fighting. So the Brave Bird is neutral. He resists Fire Blast. So if you have a Terrakion, it's absolutely fantastic. I'm saying he is the most useful source of justice out there, and I max 6 of them to level 40, and I won't regret it at all. Here comes the Shadow Omastar. I decided to throw Shadow Omastar in there because I know a lot of people grinding towards the level 50, doing a lot of Team Rocket. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people might have the good Shadow Omastar. I don't. But anyway, so I wanted to talk about it. So the damage 4, bulk 3, consistency 1. But here is the issue. The best moveset is Rock Throw, Rock Slide with their legacy, I believe. So you're gonna have to use the Elite Charge TM. I do actually have a one Omastar that I used both Elite TMs. There's no Shadow though, but it's really good because he is Water Rock, you know. So he's double weak to Solar Beam because he's Water and Rock. He single resists Brave Bird and double resists Fire Blast because of his typing. So here comes the Lando. The damage 4, bulk 4, consistency 4. Best moveset is Rock Throw, Rock Slide. Good thing about Lando is not a rock type. He is a flying ground, just like he says it on the corner. So all these rock moves are not stab, the same type attack bonus, damage bonus. It's not like that at all. But that's also the reason why he comes in handy. He's one of those Pokemon that you could use it against Solar Beam, because Solar Beam, Brave Bird, Fire Blast, they're all neutral damage. So if you have a Landorus, it's definitely a good option to have. Here comes the Aerodactyl. If you have a Shadow Aerodactyl, obviously throw him in there. He's even better. Damage 4, bulk 3, consistency 4. Best moveset is Rock Throw, Rock Slide. And so he actually resists Solar Beam due to the flying typing. And the Brave Bird, Fire Blast, single resistance. So Aerodactyl is certainly one of those good Pokemon to use against the Solar Beam Ho, for sure. Yeah, here comes the Shadow Aerodactyl. So yeah, like I said, if you have one, even better, but you don't have to have it. Here comes the Gigalith. I actually love this guy. The damage 3, bulk 3, consistency 1. Best moveset is Smackdown, Rock Slide. Shiny version is really cool. I love how the Gigalith glow, like when attacks. It's a really cool Pokemon to have. But just like any other rock, that he's weak to Solar Beam and resists Brave Bird and then a Fire Blast. Here is the Mega Blastoise. He is a Mega, but not gonna be very useful. Because here's the reason why. Because even the overall, he's 15. And then the level 40, best friend in rank, and he's still a rank 10. It's just not good. But let's look at the damage 3, bulk 3, consistency 2. Best moveset is Water Gun, Hydro Cannon, the Community Day move. He's weak to Solar Beam because he's water. Brave Bird, neutral damage, and the single resistance to Fire Blast. So against Ho-Oh, you do not really have to have Megas for it. I mean, if you get the rainy weather and you want to boost all your friends, go ahead and do so. Like I said, double weakness to Rock. So using Rock Pokemon is just absolutely important right here, because water is a single weakness, you know, so double weakness. Don't underestimate the power of double weakness. I mean, you've seen it all with the Genesect, Rayquaza, Moltres, you know. Heatran is coming, he's double weak to ground as well, so stick to double weakness. No, like a single weakness is okay, but it just makes things harder. Okay, so here comes the original Rockstar Golem. Damage 3, bulk 2, consistency 1. Best moveset is Rock Throw, Stone Edge. So yes, he's double weak to Solar Beam because of the typing Rock and Ground. He resists Fire Blast and Brave Bird. He should be able to actually do a Ho-Oh in Partly Cloudy. I'm pretty sure of it. Even it's just 2.02. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. He's the original Rock. I actually love using Golem. You know, his time is over, but he is someone that I really heavily invested on. Try to solo Hilarion, so. Let's look at the Aggron. Damage 3, bulk 4, consistency 3. The best moveset is Smackdown, Stone Edge. The reason why I wanted to bring Aggron is you might see a lot of this guy in your lobby when you raid with a lot of people. But Aggron won't be a worst choice this time. That's why you don't have to shame people just because they were using Aggron. So he actually double resists Brave Bird because due to the typing of the Rock and Steel. The Solar Beam, Fire Blast is a neutral damage. So he's not the best option certainly, but it's better than nothing, to be honest. Like I said, double weakness to Rock. Now I do want to talk about the Solar Beam Ho-Oh. Solar Beam Ho-Oh is brutal, especially you encounter her in Sunny. it hurts your rock and water Pokemon really bad. So I always have my Zekrom pretty much as a double electric right now, unless I have to use it as a dragon for something like a duo challenges. So Zekrom would be one of the best options to have if you go up against the Solar Beam Ho. So let's look at it. The damage 3, bulk 5, consistency 5, best move is Charge Beam, Wild Charge. And so when you look at, yes, the potion is number 1. He's gonna save you a lot of potion because the dragon typing, basically dragon resists pretty much everything. He's just so broken. So look at it, the Solar Beam, Brave Bird, Fire Blast, they're all single resistance. This is why it's good to have Zekrom in your team. So I just want you to be ready for the Solar Beam. I mean, I know a lot of people have the regular rock Pokemon, so I know I'm not worried about Brave Bird and Fire Blast Ho, but I want you to be able to take down the Solar Beam for sure. So go look at your Pokemon and see what you have. I wanted to throw Melmetal in there. There's not many occasions that he's gonna come up on the list, and I know a lot of people actually grinding the Melton box, you know, because right now you could send your Pokemon to a Pokemon Home and get one. You don't have to have a Switch to do so. So let's look at Melmetal. So the damage 2, bulk 4, consistency 5. Best move is Thunder Shock, Rock Slide. I mean, if you use him on a PvP, probably you already have them double moved and have that Rock Slide anyway. But so yes, he will resist Solar Beam as well. He won't, like I said, he was not the best option to have, but I'm just showing you some good guys against the Solar Beam Ho-Ho. So Solar Beam, Braver, single resistance. He's weak to Fire Blast because he's Steel. So, and then this guy. I do want to talk about this Rayquaza because I have trioed Solar Beam Ho-Oh with Rayquaza before, but you're going to need the Ancient Power for this. So let's look at this. The damage 2, bulk 4, consistency 5. The best moveset is Dragon Tail, Ancient Power. Yes, double weakness to rock. The reason why I wanted to bring him in is because he's a flying dragon, so he double resists Solar Beam. This is why if you have enough charge TMs, go ahead and TM your Rayquaza for a week. Have him as an Ancient Power. It really will help you a lot. And then this is, you know, probably the affordable way. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people already have a powered up Rayquaza. So, you know, this is one of the options to have. But like I said, I want you to be ready for the Solar Beam Ho-Ho. Especially if you tend to get Sunny. That thing is no joke if you use rock or water type. So as I said earlier, Ho-Oh is flying fire, which means double weakness to rock. So yes, you do want to stick to using rock. But the issue is Solar Beam. The Solar Beam will hit your rock and water type really hard. So that's why I wanted to throw some like a Zekrom, like a Melmetal, or like Rayquaza options out there and show y'all to be ready for this monstrous Solar Beam if you get Sunny. It's no joke, you know? So I hope this guy will help. And as usual, please go ahead and check the Pokebattler.com/raise and you adjust your moveset, friendship level, weather, and you get to see more Pokemon's counters than I've talked about it today. So I just hope you'll have fun with it. I actually love raiding Ho-Oh. I mean, it comes back as a shiny as well. It's a really easy legendary to take down, except the Solar Beam if you don't have a team. So I hope this guide will help, and happy raiding everybody. Bye.